I mean, the only scaler is a Scion. But what brings a smile to my face is knowing that this still fits the archetype we talk about for FPX.
Fine, and having a ton of healing with that ulti up and running, that could be really big. Now,
though. Shadow is spotted by Pink Ward, taking this dragon. JJ runs everybody up. Flash forward, Frozen Tomb. Kara gets the lockdown onto JJ. The rest of FPX come rolling through. The Smile of Despair, though, does a ton to slow everybody up. And the all-in on the JJ does not find a kill. FPX are going to try and re-index into this dragon. Mako trying to be a bit annoying. No real ultimates are available here, but Shadow is very low. Gets away from the big Q from Quay. Lockdown going to come across, though, onto this Leona. Do IG really want to try and force this fight? There's no true engage tools. Gets a clean reset himself. He will be up probably two waves on his own.
He's in a very good, strong spot at the moment.
Oh!
And
I didn't think he had the damage, but the Shy solo bolo comes through in the biggest of games. He hasn't had one all series until now.
The next thing you want to play around. Started up by IG, but they're not taking them down particularly quickly.
Spites away the first one. Shadow gonna ward hop his way over. Sheer covering. Shy gonna be late. He does have the World Ender available to him. And IG have loved to fight around these grubs, and they're gonna make their way back in. Try and contest for this third grub, but Shadow is gonna take it. The 5-stack control of the river through the mid wave. And Sheer is gonna walk his way down. The Shy is gonna return to the way with that TP advantage. So let's see if IG are gonna to break that sort of pacifist route they've taken to this game, or Dwayne's just going to force it. Gets the Zenith Blade onto Rookie, has the lock. Dwayne gets the Adoration, stacks through it for Awesome. Pop Blossom comes through onto Mako, and he flashes his way out. Here comes the Shy with the World Ender. King of Shy needs to be huge in this fight because they don't have their support. Shui goes down as well. Great trade first. Stuns are coming to lock through. But FPX, they don't want to push the issue too far. Awesome doesn't have any mana. And Care, without a Frozen Tomb, will not press the issue any further. Goes towards this dragon. IG are now going to start it off, but pick play onto the Shy, potentially manifesting. Shui and Shadow running their way through. The Shy does have Flash. Does not have access to that World Ender. He's able to just walk his way out.
Because there's a lot of members of IG in the area, but this is also FPX going so far forward.
All right, the kick. Shadow holding it. Flash is trying to get the sweet spot, but the stun lock is beautiful.
Oh,
Shui,
nice.
More Adoration stacks cashed in for Awesome. 2-0 on the Draven.
The Draven is a real throwing down of the gauntlet right here. You are saying, hey, we believe in you. We think that you can be a big carry for us right here. And there's so much that has to go right to make a Draven a menace, but the fact that he's already got himself that Bloodthirster completed, now cashes in a second set of stacks, like you said. We are Herald. Going to be started up right here by FPX. JJ is hanging on the edges. You can see multiple members around. Shy kind of split away from his team up towards the top side, looking to bully his way in.
Care has the snap engage to the Frozen Tomb whenever he wants it. Shui has been leading the charge. Don't want a 50-50 hit. Shadow's not even going to mess around with it. He flashes to secure it. Herald's out. They use the Solar Flare to buffer the Shy. But Sheer does turn around this double onslaught. There's the Frozen Tomb. They got the lockdown onto the Shy. Can they stun lock it once again? Yes! Awesome gets the kill. The Aatrox is down. Sure, you get the Impale trade onto Sheer. Both top laners go down, but it's still FunPlus Phoenix with the advantage as they get out with the eye of the Herald. Ward and IG are making it a priority to start knocking down structures. They've got Gala up on the top side, spawned on the ward. Don't think they're going to dive Sheer here. I think they're just going to turn onto the turret first. So they're doing a bit of half. They're going for Sheer and for the turret. Gala is free hitting it. Turret's going to go down. Sheer's on top of onslaught is canceled. Impale, everything committed to make sure this kill comes across. But yeah, this is so much to just kill off a Scion that is happy to gobble up all the pressure.
Exactly, you are indexing into killing a Scion here.
Otacon FPX is using a lot of respect
here. They don't know he used it.
Oh, that's right. They have no idea the Impale's off the board. It's a game of chicken, and JJ's going to win it. He gets the Otacon. Care jumps in a bit too late, and IG are going to try and lean into their range. Rookie going to churn a lot of damage out, and boy, are FPX completely clueless, not to their fault.
Right now, and it doesn't come through. See the tower taking a good chunk of damage. He goes Shadow.
The wall up the kick. It's beautiful. Gala goes down without even being able to blink. FPX are going to try and push out the rest of this fight, but their health bars are very, very low. They go using the Pop Blossom. Shadow, can he get out? No, the Multi-Fisher will find him. The turret, the only thing standing in the way was the Shadow, who gets a massive sweet spot just like that. King of Shine blows open the game.
Quadra kill right there for Rookie. He was able to just get all the damage down. Ulti's coming through, flying. And the fact that that works for IG, the fact that you mess up with your ulti right there for JJ, and they're going to be able to pick themselves up the Atakan, a quadra kill right here onto the Quay, and turn it around to pick up a Drake. The game gets blown wide open for IG. That fight's also so big for the Shy. That's exactly what we needed to see from him. Shui,
yep,
getting caught right here.
Oh yeah, this time the Impale's up. JJ uses it on the Shui, pouring a ton of damage into the support. The Leona will go down. No World Ender even need to be expended by the Shy as he gets another sweet spot forward onto Sheer. Gala and Rookie going to set up shop towards this red buff. A huge flake that Shy spots out. That would have been a big pain point. But now Shadow's caught, and he's getting surrounded. The troops are hunting.
Oh no, Shadow.
The W hits for the Kaisa. There is the Pop Blossom. They lock down Shadow. Great fight for Mako. The jungler down. IG going for the Baron.
Oh, this one, it should be over, right? It would take a miracle of a steal, maybe with a Whirling Death or something from Awesome, but it just feels like this one has run away from FPX a little bit. They tried their absolute best. They've given us a brilliant series here in the Split 2 playoffs.
It's like this, and not make mistakes. Not over-aggressive, try and find the hero play like we just saw from Shadow. It's the difference between
IG getting pushed to the absolute brink with this one. Gonna leave him with a lot of questions. Jue getting jumped right here. Don't know if you can save him. He is tanky.
Uses the solar flare. Sheer trying to hold the line, but boy, those sweet spots starting to hurt from the Shy, and the Impale drags Jue back under and back to the black and white screen.
Oh, so unfortunate. FPX just keep getting caught out. All of their map rotations are spotted out. I mean, there is warding all across the board right here for IG. They've got a brilliant idea of where everybody is at the moment. JJ gonna step on forwards, play a little bit of defense right here, keep his minions alive.
Constantly getting spotted after that amazing play on the bot side, and they're buying time for the Shy. Knocks down another tier 2 turret. More gold accrued by this Baron power play. About 4,000 of the IG gold lead found in this last minute 30. But now Shadow's going. He's going after Rookie this time, but the stasis is perfectly timed, and JJ swings in. Shadow didn't have a shot in the world to try for another insect kick. IG have the number of FPX right now, and they want to end this series here and now and claim their first playoff series win of 2025.
And they're going to be able to take the mid lane inhibitor. They're going to be able to push towards the top side as well. Take this tier 2 tower and just keep on pushing forwards. You can see why Shadow went for Rookie right there. He does so much damage on this Hwei. That game 5 pickup once we're down in the bottom of the barrel of these champions. Well, right now the Hwei looking brilliant and the stasis so big. Sheer trying desperately to defend his tower. Awesome too, but I just don't know that they're going to be able to.
Turret goes down, and my god, is Gala burning through Sheer's health bar. That is a Prairie Solar Flare from Jue that's a bit too late. Care off to the side, again trying to set up these flanks, but they won't lose their last inhibitor for now.
Look at top side. They just lose that top lane tower to these super minions. I mean, FPX, they are getting run around the rift right now. This one feels almost as good as done. Like you said, IG, they just need to close this one out. Here's the last stand.
All right, Kair's going to flash, gets the Frozen Tomb onto Gala, but he has a GA. That's not the right target to go for. Instead, Shadow has a 1-1 with Rookie, but he hits the Clutch Fear. Shadow misses the Sonic Wave. Shadow is going to go down. Daylight has shown over all of FPX. They've lost their Shadows. They've lost their will. They've lost their way. And IG have just a Nexus turret standing in the way of glory in a round 2 matchup with Weibo Gaming.
Waiting for this wave to come in onto the bot lane. They're going to be able to pick up this inhibitor tower, and the inhibitor is sure to follow here. Super minions pouring in through the top side, through the mid. This has to be the last stand right here from FPX. 20 seconds still until Shadow is back up and available. Can you find that fight?
They're holding under this one Nexus turret, but they just don't have the damage unless Assume can get a huge shutdown into Rookie, but the double impale comes across from JJ. Down goes the front line. Assume has nobody left to protect him, but IG don't have a wave to go for the throat. Instead, they will take Infernal Soul, reload, and go for one final shot.
I mean, that's going to be 4 items here on Awesome. If he was ever going to be able to carry the game, it's going to have to be right here, right now. IG, they don't want to throw this one away. They really don't want to give away a bunch of huge shutdowns. They already lost the big shutdown onto Rookie. That's a massive injection of gold over to FPX. Instead, they're going to pick themselves up this Infernal Soul right
that's
here.
a good... Yeah,
he's hoping...
How long does he sit in this bush?
you're thinking, right, they take the Baron, and then they're going to push, someone's going to push through the top side of the map. You've sent Assume to go be juicy bait. Unfortunately, nobody's going to fall for it, but at the same time, I feel like at this point, Shadow, you kind of just have to commit to this one. The other option was go try steal the Baron, and he didn't try for that. Baron empowered super minion is going to be pouring in. Inhibitor does respawn, but that one is going to be taken straight back down again, and there's more to follow through the mid wave, through the bottom wave. This is FPX's last stand, possibly of the entirety of split number 2.
But Shadow is put up on a silver platter. You can't blame him. He has to do something to try and send his team up to carry, just like he did in the other 2 wins for FPX. But the writing is on the wall. 2 Nexus turrets, 4 members of FPX. The only thing standing in the way of their season crumbling. They use the Frozen Tomb, everything on the Gala, but again, he has the GA. He's fine going down because Rookie stands up tall. It may have taken all 5 games, but World's Championship pedigree is a different breed. And IG churn it, artist it, and win 5-game banger to end FPX's season.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.